thing you need to peel tomatoes, it's so easy, is a pot of cold water, a pot of boiling water, which is on the stove, some ice, and some tomatoes, and that's it. Once the water comes to a boil, you're going to take your tomatoes, and very carefully, because you don't want to splash yourself, drop them in. And just do a few at a time, because you don't want to stop the water from boiling. So I think I'm going to do 4. And then you're going to time that for 30 seconds to a minute. You're going to let them stay in that hot water until you can see the skins kind of start to wrinkle up a little bit. Usually takes about 30 seconds, may take up to a minute. So let's watch these pretty carefully. You don't want them to go too far because you don't want cooked tomatoes. You just want the skins to come off. When I was growing up, we always had a vegetable garden, and we always had a ton of tomatoes. And so we canned them and froze them. And I spent hours and hours and hours doing this as a kid, helping my mom skin the tomatoes and for stewed tomatoes and other things. If you are doing stewed tomatoes, which there's a recipe on the blog, or scalloped tomatoes, or tomatoes and okra, this is great to know how to do. If you've got a lot of tomatoes from your garden and you want to put them in the freezer or whatever, this is, to me, the best way to do it. Excuse me. You can freeze tomatoes with the skins on, and they'll pull off when they're thawed, and a lot of people do that because it's super easy. But the problem with that is then you have to pick all the skins out, and this just doesn't take any time at all. Okay. Okay, it's been about a minute. These are really big tomatoes. I'm not seeing a lot of wrinkling on the skin, but I don't want to let them go more than a minute. So at this point, what I'm going to do is scoop them out and put them in my cold water bath. All right, I've got extremely cold water here. I dumped a bunch of ice in it, and so I'm going to plunge the tomatoes in here when they come out of the boiling water. And as you can see, the skins have, can you see that? Maybe not. The skin has started to split, so that's exactly what we want. We're going to leave those in there for just a second, and then pull them out and put them on our paper towel. And then, if they've split open like this one has, move this out of the way. If they split open with this, like this one has, it's super easy. You just pop the skins off like that. If they haven't, you may need to take a knife or your nail and give it a start. Woo! We had a little electrical issue there. That wouldn't be good, y'all. Okay. You know, here it is. It is 5, just before 6 in the morning. And the last thing I need when I'm trying to get a video done in the quiet is for the electricity to go off. That was exciting. Okay, and so all you do is just start the peel and just pull it right off. It's just so easy. And there you go. Whew, that one's a little bit hot still. And that is how you peel a tomato. Well, y'all, if you get a bumper crop of tomatoes this year, you're going to know what to do with them. They are so easy to peel for casseroles, for things like stewed tomatoes, for tomato sauce and pasta sauce, and so many different things. Stay tuned, because next time I'm going to be telling y'all how to make the best stewed tomatoes in the history of the world, okay? Time for me to go. Have a great day. Have a great week. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to come back next week. Love y'all. Bye-bye.